Everybody, it's Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. It is Tuesday evening, 7 o'clock. We are live for Toy Tuesday. Since we're going live, we'll give everybody a few seconds to jump on here, and then we'll get into checking out some cool stuff tonight. So take a quick pause and let a few people get on with us, and we'll get rolling here shortly. All right, we've got a few people jumping on with us. I have no idea if comments are going to work tonight. It's literally been a complete crapshoot as to whether or not comments are going to work. If you throw something up here, I'll sure try to recognize it. As of now, I'm seeing a bunch of names jump up. I'm getting blue thumbs, but I am not getting any comments at this point. So do see some familiar names popping up. Glad to see you guys are back. See our good friend Jason's on, Randy's on. A lot of these names I'm recognizing. Appreciate you guys coming back. Blue thumbs are working, but I see 0 comments at this point. So we'll see what happens there. Anyway, if you're on the Sunday night chat with me live, you knew that I ran what was called the Highway 36 treasure hunt last Saturday. Me and my daughter went, my dad went, my nephews went. We had a couple loads of us running that, which is a highway that runs through the northern part of Kansas, and there's people that set up all along the highway and all the little towns. So we went up there seeing what we could come up with. So, and I did pick up some cool stuff for Toy Tuesday we're going to get to tonight, plus some stuff for next week even. I decided to split it up because I didn't want to try to cram it all in tonight. So that being said, let's get rolling tonight with some cool stuff that I found, and we'll check some of that out. We'll flip the camera around. We'll head over here. I'm using my new Ford as a bench here. Ford that I picked up the other day, we did a live on location on. So my new 78 Ford, new to me. But here's some of the stuff I picked up. Picked up this cool Nylon truck. It's in the box, but it's been played with. It's got scratches and stuff. It's been out and used. Somebody apparently had just kept the box and put it back in when they were done, I guess. But the plastic's not broken up. You can still see the front push bar on it. It's not busted up. One of those toys that I had when I was a kid. So like a lot of us, when you stumble across another one years later, you got to have it. I was really excited when I seen it was in the box until I got up closer and realized that it had been played with and just put back in the box. But like I said, the roll bar's not broken in it. The front push bar's not broken off of it. So even though it's got some chips and scratches, overall it's weathered pretty well. So, and it's cool to have it in the box. It's sitting at an angle like it's up climbing a mountain or something. So just a cool piece, something kind of neat. Like I said, you see something you had when you were a kid, you always got to have it back. Still not seeing any comments, so apparently it is not cooperating once again tonight. But we've got blue thumbs. As always, I appreciate the blue thumbs. At least I know you're there. At least I know we're having a good time and we're having fun. I did find some parts, got into a couple good loads of parts. Here's a couple of cool pieces that I got. An old aftermarket type front bumper guard. That's 30s or 40s era. We can tell by looking at the back, it was just meant to clamp on to a bumper bar. So probably an old Western Auto accessory that was made to use universally on a variety of vehicles, but pretty straight and in pretty good shape, pretty neat looking piece. Another cool piece I picked up that I wanted to show you, and I don't know if a lot of you know what these are. It's a double-headed mirror. And these are really cool accessories. They call these a passing mirror. I've never had a car that I've put one on. So how well do they work for a passing mirror? I have no idea. But that's what they call them. And I guess you look in one to see the other. I don't know. I don't get it. I said I've never driven a car with one. I've had a few of them in the past, but I know that's what they're called. This one is designed to clamp on the edge of a door. Right on the edge of the door frame is how it looks like this was made to set up, because it doesn't have a separate bracket. Just like it clamped right on the door, and you could look into it as you're rolling down the highway. So these are a really cool period correct accessory that you don't see a lot of. And it's always neat to find this old stuff. This one's in pretty decent shape. It's got a few pits and stuff, but just cool accessories. So something kind of different, kind of fits in with our motif of automobilia and memorabilia type stuff, so I thought I'd show them to you. So still no comments popping up, so apparently it is not cooperating. We at least I know we've got the blue thumbs working, so I know you're all there, and I know we're checking things out. Next pieces I wanted to show you are these magazines that we picked up. The Douglas Airview. These are all 1941, 1942, World War II era from the Douglas Aircraft Company. Douglas made some pretty well-known airplanes for World War II. Obviously, the C-47 Skytrain, one of the primary, supply transport type planes. And the other one that they were very well known for, they did make several planes, but the SBD Dauntless dive bomber, made famous during the Midway battle, and was heavily featured in the movie that came out last year also. But these magazines are in really good shape. They really show a picture of history. When we look at just the ads on this, look at the back of this one. Keep them flying, stop material waste. And these were a company magazine. They talked about products, but they were also a, personnel, employee type, magazine or reporter. It covered sports. It covered various things, that keep people interested and keep their minds on, on work during work and give them something to do after work. So these are really great magazines. I literally just unloaded all this stuff. I haven't spent a lot of time with these. I flipped through them quickly. But just some, there's an article on sailing in this one. There's some more airplane stuff. This one's a really great piece. This is the one that stood out right out of the gate when we found these, the Rosie the Riveter, with just absolutely amazing picture on the front. And I think this one had a great picture on the back also. Yeah, the back of this one is just great with the eagle. Now more than ever, save material. We'll take a look inside of this one real quickly. And like I said, some really cool ads and a lot of, support the troops, save materials, but also some lifestyle stuff for the employees. Airplane identification guide. So these were a mix of what the company was doing with aircraft, with production, as well as a lifestyle type magazine for their employees. So definitely cool stuff. Definitely gives you a picture of what was going on, what they were really dealing with. There's one of the Dauntlesses right there, the SBD dive bombers. There's some of the Rosie the Riveters. This first, when we get up here to the front, here it is. They're in the Army too, talking about the Rosie the Riveters. Great pictures. I mean, this was all real world. This is what was happening at that time. It's really a glimpse into history when you flip through some of these. And these other ones are kind of the same way, all kinds of lifestyle stuff, airplane stuff. This one had a very cool deal. I believe it was this one that I noticed in the back of it. If we can get it to cooperate here. And this just gives us a real glimpse into what they were dealing with. It will help you with your tire problems. Do you need more passengers? Do you need a ride? Do you qualify for new tires? All of this due to tire rationing, the rubber rationing. It was everything you could do to save and conserve for the war effort. So, and this is the last one. There was 4 of them in this batch. And like I said, just so much neat stuff in here. And just definitely a glimpse into what, most of us don't remember. Most of us today heard the stories from our grandparents. Unfortunately, a lot of these guys are gone now, and we're losing more of them by the day. And same with these ladies that were in these pictures and did this work. It's just amazing what is in these. Just look at the cars in the picture. And there again, once again, talking about rationing. 80% of Douglas workers now travel by automobile, but it won't last long. There absolutely isn't enough rubber. And so there they go with a bus, a super cool old white bus, talking, mass transportation, riding a unicycle. It was whatever it took. These people did whatever it took to make things happen. And that's what is just so neat as you flip through this and study the glimpse in history. And there again, there's more rationing, of the war propaganda about material safe. They're saving material. Don't waste anything. So even though it's just paper magazines, it's just so cool getting a glimpse into what happened and what, people were dealing with at that time. So one more cool thing we're going to bring you tonight, and then we're going to let you go. I hope you're enjoying it. Like I said, I'm not getting the comments, but I'm getting blue thumbs, so I'm going to take that as a good thing. Got a pedal car, a different, I mean, obviously I've got pedal cars. We've seen a lot of my pedal cars on here before. Found one I don't have anything like. Check this one out. This is an AMF Probe. This is a little newer than what a lot of my other pedal cars are. This is about a 1969, 1970 era pedal car. It's still filthy. Like I said, I literally pulled this stuff out of the pickup an hour and a half ago, getting ready for Toy Tuesday tonight. So I apologize for not getting it cleaned up, but just a great piece. It is a metal body. It does have some plastic trim, big taillight panel, definitely like a Jetsons type 60s era thing, but it is a metal body. It does have a plastic dashboard. It has a plastic nose, kind of a split grill, literally almost like a Pontiac, you know, Firebird or GTO type nose on it. The nose has a couple little chips in it, but overall not in bad shape at all for, you know, something that's now 50 plus years old. I do believe it's been painted. I don't believe it's original paint, but if we watch the front wheel, when we pull these levers, that's how it steers. That's why there's no steering wheel. It was completely a space age type design that ran off these levers to steer it with. So cool piece and something definitely different. You know, kind of a torpedo bullet type shape where it gets pointy in the front, wide in the back. The really cool broad tail light panel. You can see underneath where you see the pedals and the rear axle. We can see the steering assembly where these levers operated that front wheel. So really cool pedal car. Like I said, probably towards the end of actually making the steel bodied pedal cars. Didn't have anything like it. Come across this one and couldn't pass up the opportunity. Just a really cool piece. So, no comments, but I've seen some blue thumbs since we started showing it to you. So I'm going to take that as a good thing that you guys like it, since I can't see any comments. So anyway, that's what I've got for tonight. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had fun checking some of this stuff out. And next week, I've got some more stuff that we picked up on the treasure hunt as well. And that's kind of what I've got going, getting super busy for the F&E Collector Auto Auction. More videos launched today on that page. More video. I'm going to post another video tonight. Lots of blue thumbs. I'm definitely taking that many blue thumbs as good. I'm glad we're all having fun and enjoying it, even though it's not cooperating so where we can have a conversation about this stuff, which really stinks for me, because that makes it a lot of fun when, because a lot of times you guys know stuff about this that I don't. And that's what's great about the group that we got hanging out on here and the community that we're building and hanging out with, is we all enlighten each other when the comments work. So maybe you guys had some good information that their other viewers are seeing as we do this. And maybe there's some cool stuff on there. I'll check it out after we get done. But F&E Collector Auto Auction coming up Saturday, October 3rd. More consignments added to the website today. Be sure to check that out at feclassiccarauction.com. And check out the memorabilia part of that. If you can't be here with us on Saturday, October 3rd, you can always get on Proxy Bid online and bid on there and maybe add some cool stuff to your collection. So I'll go ahead and wrap it up, let you guys get going for tonight. As always, I super appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your evening to hang out with me. It means a lot. We do this because we love it. That's why I do it. I hope that's why you come by and hang out, because we all love it and have a good time with it. So thanks for being here, everybody. We'll get you another new video popped up tomorrow night on the Nobody Show page. And another Pioneer Village video coming up on Friday with some more super cool iron from there. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you soon.